Now it's right, I think. Okay, and now it's right. Okay. God, that's so bizarre.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a
Ooh,
regular
NBA
season
Cup.
game with
Okay.
extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a final group stage contest. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against Chicago, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Green out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Jared Allen. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Jazz, Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Walker Kessler out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's George in at the point. You look at the Jazz. They've split their first 2 games in the NBA Cup.
God, this is so fucking loud.
They have a 1-1 record in the group stage.
This is a
I
giant.
gotta pause this shit. Okay. Keontae George, I'm not really worried about him. Sexton's who I'm worried about. Let's put Green on him. We'll put Jeremy on him.
So the worst thing we can do is act afraid. Because Seamus is already scared taking his cues from us.
Sohan, I'm not too worried about. We put Tyler on him. Kessler, we'll put him on. We can leave him alone. He can't shoot. Sure.
One for them in the cup. If they lose, they're pretty much out. If they win, then it comes down to the final group stage.
And as for San Antonio, they are off to a strong start in this NBA Cup,
Yeah, what
winning
do they
their
do?
first 2 games of the group stage.
Yeah, they've set themselves
Garland came
up
back,
nicely.
IRL
They can't
against
get too
the
comfortable.
Pacers,
They
got
need
the
to
win.
win out in order to ensure their spot in the knockout round.
Sick passes
Here's George.
to
After the basket
Evan
by San
Mobley.
Antonio. Yep, that one's good.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I asked him outright if he had a
Oh,
plan
damn.
for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowded. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet
No.
and hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Grant.
take that shit.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot.
Shot from 12. George, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 for 4.
Fuck off me.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. George scanning the floor. Here's Markkanen.
Yeah.
It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores
Oh,
come off
shit.
assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Now here's George. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Markkanen outside. Three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0 for
That's
2
who's got
from
2 blocks
outside.
already.
Hero against Markkanen. Outside Garland. Pass to Green. And stolen by Markkanen. And here's Kessler. George passes to Sohan. The ball's knocked loose. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by George. Hero for three. He drops it from range.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Sohan, no good. Spurs lead by 3.
I honestly think the Lakers should get Kessler and trade Reeves
Grant outside.
to Utah. I feel like that'd be a good team for Reeves. Ah, damn!
This is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Again, why are you doing one-handed free throws, bro?
Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity.
Why are you doing that?
Kept alive. And
that
the
one.
bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And finished off by Kessler.
You're a lot taller than him,
Setting
bro.
up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Grant outside. Here's Green.
Fuck off me!
Green.
One of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
Jazz trail by 3.
We are playing on 9-minute quarters,
Outside
and
Sexton.
I downed all the shooting sliders
Back to
by
George.
10. See if we can stay out of the
Kessler,
120s
screen.
and 40s.
To the wing on the left.
Damn.
Here's Sohan. Drains the triple. Sohan's got 5 now.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
And Allen gets it to go.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Where's the music at? No arena music? Okay, that was weird. I kind of do want to push the pace. Yeah, make him work, yeah.
Hendricks is checked in for Sohan. So a moment now to see the story for Darius Garland.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now here's George. Markkanen finds George. Back to Markkanen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
And as some of you might know, this game serving as the 3rd contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these 2 teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, B.A., and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
Now here's Sexton. Yet to see a basket. From the arc. And Markkanen's good for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Garland, the pass to Allen.
Oh, gotcha.
His physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw good from Allen. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes.
What did they even get for Donovan Mitchell?
Rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Now here's George. Pass to Kessler. On the wing, Sexton.
Oh, shit.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Garland, the pass to Green. Hero on the wing. Back to Green. 4-3. The rebound by Markkanen.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
George, up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Up top, Allen. Outside, Garland. Allen with a screen on George. Garland, the pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Allen's got 8 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Sexton. The rebound by Allen.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. A different look here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Sensabaugh comes in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for George. Now here's Hero. He played a great game against Golden State.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Grant attacks. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, some real artistry from Grant at the rim. Kind of shaming the defense with that one.
Utah trailing here. There's a minute 26 left in the opening quarter. Sexton, that's good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Garland with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than
they're playing pretty good this time.
Every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Right side, Green. Utah with the rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. And seems really frustrated.
Pass to Hendricks. Now Sexton. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Left side, Green. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Oh,
yes!
That is a dunk contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Here's Sensabaugh. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him. No debate there. He got hammered.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. First free throw's good. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Green. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. For 3, Collier. Oh, rejected by Allen. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Jazz. They lead by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Utah.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
We've got Filipowski. Collier is out there with Jeremy Sohan.
What the fuck? Got my way. What the fuck?
The 3 slot. That's the group for Utah.
That was
right now.
weird.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he
got him in the air and he like
will
went
either go
backwards.
over it or through it.
To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, I guess
And
it
the
stopped.
Jazz lead by 3. Well, the Spurs shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Out of bounds.
Yeah.
It'll be Utah's ball. We are now into November, so let's check in
Look
on the
at Dallas.
standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Spurs, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, there's Utah. Just need to keep fighting. And San Antonio making a change here. Clarkson's checked in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. 3-pointer. Capella with a rebound. Grant finds Clarkson. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
The inside defense gets right up on Grant, but he stays cool and finds a way through to his finish.
Utah leading. Here's Collier.
Ah.
Still without a bucket. Here's Sensabaugh on the take. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Grant's shot is off. Utah leading by 3. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. With the drive. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. And here's McCollum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Capella. The rebound by Filipowski.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh. The shot, no good. McCollum with some nice D. Spurs trail by 3. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the... Oh, my goodness! How about that?
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And we're almost halfway through the group stage. Do coaches start thinking a little bit about how tiebreakers might come into effect here?
You know, maybe. Point differential is the second tiebreaker after head-to-head record. So that might be in the back of their minds. You're going to want to make sure you put up some big numbers in the group stage if you can.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 6. Clock at 6. Pass to Martin. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound San Antonio. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Brooks, he's checked in for Green. And Clint Capella
picks up
the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And the Spurs making a change here. Carter's checked in. Martin outside. Pass to Kessler.
Shit.
And finished off by Kessler.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Did the refs just hate CJ or something?
And we're not even at halftime.
Good grief.
He'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Darius Garland, he's checked in for McCollum. Now here's Kessler. 6 points for him. Here's Collier, guarded by Garland. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And it's time to check the NBA blocks leaders. Well, you look at Kessler, such great timing and instincts. He's the best shot blocker in the league right now.
He changes more shots than he
He's
blocks.
good.
And he blocks a ton
We
of them.
wanted Allen for his versatility.
Outside Garland. Carter from outside. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, if Carter Jr. can become more consistent from deep, he could really enhance his game as a scorer.
Markkanen misses. San Antonio leading. Clarkson for 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Collier, guarded by Garland. It's stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Carter. The 3 is up.
Damn.
And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Markkanen for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they met in San Antonio.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Utah shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Sensabaugh. And San Antonio with a change here too. Hero, he's checked in for Clarkson. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Hero, the pass to Capella. George left side, down low. Markkanen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And when Markkanen looks to score, defenders sometimes get nervous and in turn resort to fouling.
Sohan's checked in for Utah. Markkanen hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
George against Garland to the inside. Stolen by
What?
Kessler. Here's George. Oh, Carter with the block.
Hard to get shots over Carter Jr. With his timing and his long arms.
Allen, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Yeah.
Oh, got a piece of it.
Fuck.
George with a steal. And there's the drive. And he gets
Damn
it
it.
to go.
The way George handles the ball and finds ways to finish inside
Huh.
make him very dangerous.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Grant, one thing we've seen so far with the NBA Cup tournament, it's been an absolute blast for the fans.
Yeah, B.A., it's the ideal way to make games more engaging. Fans love to brag about anything their team does. So